Nothing can stop us. Whatever brings this moment, nothing can break us. Nothing can stop us. When we rise, we're unstoppable, you know. Through trials and storms, together we grow. Every heartbeat that goes in perfect harmony. With faith at our anchor, united we'll be together. Nothing can break us. Nothing can stop us. Wait for it. We're shutting over. This moment, nothing can break us. Nothing can stop us. One rain this day. Yeah, yeah. This moment, and growing nothing. It goes down there. Charting new territory, riding our own path, creating new territory, standing on His word. Oh, nothing can stop us. Never waits for face the king. With nothing just a purpose. Oh yeah. With voice and shout, when His word friends, we conquer our fear. Turn you with unity and faith will always win. Wait for the friend. Nothing can break us. Can stop us. Whatever the friend shine. This moment, nothing can break us. Every breath knows, every breath beat, but hold this breath, hold this breath, every breath that's low, and it's fast, this moment, nothing can break us, oh, yeah, nothing can break us, oh, yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see my lighting isn't right, so let me get that squared away. And while we're doing that, yeah, let's drop this real quick as I get that squared away.
Wade's word and friends feel the strength in the talk. In the light of His love, we can't help but unlock. In the silence, hear the rhythm of hope. With faith as our guide, we're learning to cope. No more lying down in defeat. Rise high with the fire of the Spirit. Reach for the sky. The sick man answered him, "Sir, I have no man to put me into the pool when the water stirred up. But while I am coming, another steps down before me." 8, Jesus said to him, "Rise, take up your bed and walk." 9, and immediately the man was made well, took up his bed and walked. Get up, take up your bed and walk. Ways, word and friends. Take up your bed and walk. Word and friends. Get up. Take up your bed and walk. Word and friends. Get up. Take up your bed and walk. Word and friends. Get up. Take up your bed and walk. John chapter 5 says, "In these lay a great multitude of sick people, blind, lame, paralyzed, waiting for the moving of the water. For an angel went down at certain times to the pool. Then whoever stepped in first after the stirring of the water was made well of whatever disease he had. Now a certain man was there who had an infirmity 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he already had been in that condition, a long time he said to him, 'Do you want to be made well? Feel the Spirit rise. Can't you to see? Every moment's a chance to just be free. With voices united, we sing out loud. In the light of love, we stand strong and proud. Get up, take up your bed and walk. With the melody of faith, let the praises unlock. Get up, take up your bed and walk. With Wade's word in our hearts, we're ready to talk. Take up your bed and walk. We love to talk. Take out your bed and walk. In the light of His love, we can't help but lie. From the shadows, we break free tonight. With a shout of joy, we're stepping into the light. Every praise got no face as we rise from the ground. Like a phoenix in flight, we're reborn in the mound. Feel the rhythm, oh, alive.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Come on, everybody, tag, text, and tell somebody. Tell them to come on into the space this morning. We see a lot of folk who have made their way into the space. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Big ups to you. Come on, let's celebrate one another. I don't know about you, but I see you, Ann Scott, Whitney, and others who have made their way into the space. What up, Jermaine? What's good? Lori, what's good with you? Shalana, thank you for coming in as well. Aisha, what's up? Shakira, what's going on? Good to see each and every one of you. Come on, everybody, make sure that you're greeting one another in the space. You know how we do. And yeah, tag, text, and tell somebody. Yeah, that's how you participate in this space. Yeah, go ahead and do that real quick. I got my lighting together, and so I think that we are ready to go. Hey, we're going out on Facebook. We're going out on YouTube. We're going out on Twitch. Later on, we'll be going, dropping some content on Instagram as well as TikTok. So make sure if you haven't subscribed in all of our spaces, make sure that you go ahead and do that real quick. We certainly would appreciate it. Yeah, help a brother out by doing that. It's real simple. It don't cost you nothing to do that. So go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page. Make sure that's Wade's Word and Friends. We're in all of the social media spaces, so you can find us. It's really easy. So go ahead and do that real quick. I appreciate you, Ann. Thank you for taking notice. Yeah, I'm feeling, summer is amongst us. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get that vibe, not just externally, but internally as well, right? And I hope that each and every one of you have enjoyed your weekend, as we often do. Hey, what are you drinking on? As I'm showing you this Wade's Word and Friends swag, I'm drinking on some lemon and ginger tea with a little bit of honey. Yeah, to your health and to our health. If you're on YouTube, make sure that you get out of the comments section, hit the thumbs up. That's critically important that you do that. Then come back into the comments section. So go ahead and do that for me. If you're on Facebook, hey, love on us. Hit that heart button and all of that stuff. Yeah, that's real good. To your health. What are you drinking on this morning? Go ahead and drop it in the comments section as well. Jermaine says, okay, protein shake. I ain't mad at you. Ann is drinking on some cold water. To your health, and we're hoping that you feel better today as well. Thank you, Lori, for dropping that down. Yeah, the various ways that you can actually support. Thank you, Lori, for putting that up. Yeah, put something on it and all of that good stuff. So, hey, yeah, what you drinking on, how you feeling, all of those particular things, drop it in the comments section for us this morning. Verlin is drinking on some coffee. All right. I see you, Lori. H2O. Yeah, that's good for you. Shalana is drinking some OJ. Okay, I see y'all. All right. Yeah, good, healthy drinks. In this space, we really are concerned with the trifold in you, mind, body, and spirit, right? So we deal with all of that in this space. Spirituality, our humanity, our physicality, if you will. We want you to be healthy because we want you to live long lives. Yeah, long lives. Yeah. So that's kind of what we're doing. Yeah, everybody show some love to Ann, praying for healing strength. In a minute, we're going to center ourselves. We're going to do that. We're going to break out some new music. I got music galore and all of that good stuff. So we'll talk about that. Then I'm going to talk a little bit, and then we'll come back for our discussion on the back end. And y'all know what the discussion, I put up the link that affords you the opportunity to come in and chat with us, holler at us, talk to us about whatever's on your mind. You can ask questions, whatever, whatever is on your mind, you can do that. So, just, come on in as we vibe out. How's everybody doing? Everybody make my buddy feel welcome. He's a part of our circle, none other than the baddest man in guitar land. We call him Jonathan French. What's up, my brother?
Hey, good morning, my brother. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling all right, doing all right. How you doing?
Good. It's good to be back.
Yeah, yes, sir. What's been good with you? What's been up with you? Talk to the people.
Oh man, just out here working, helping family, trying to check in on the space when I can on the YouTube side, which I was happy to be able to do that last week. I was hanging with y'all and chopping it up, and it was and that honestly was a blessing to me last week. It was being in, even though I was there in a different way, it's still all the feels were there, all the vibes were there. So I was thankful for that.
Mm-hmm. I heard that. So hey, this is a new joint that I just dropped. Let's just rock out real quick to it. Y'all let me know if you're feeling it. Come on, just bob your head. It's all right to bob your head. Hey!
Dreams in our pockets, hopeful connection. We break through the chains. Feel the warmth in the air as we gather around. Every laugh, every tear in this love we have found. So raise your glass high, let's toast to the grind. In ways, words we trust, true friendship we find. Feel the vibe we bring.
Yeah, come on, feel the vibe that we bring.
It's a soulful journey, let the anthem sing. Through laughter and struggles, we stand side by side.
We see you, Nina. Good to see you this morning.
With ways worth guiding, there's nothing to hide. So tell me, can you feel the vibe we bring?
Yeah, can you feel the vibe we bring?
It's a soulful journey, let the anthem sing. Through laughter and struggles, we stand side by side. With ways worth guiding, there's nothing to hide. So tell me, can you feel the vibe we bring?
Can you
it's
feel
a
the
soulful
vibe?
Journey, let the anthem sing. Through laughter and struggles, we stand side by side. With ways worth guiding, there's nothing to hide.
Yeah, just a quick bop real quick. John, you ain't been here in a while, so hey, I'm going to get out the way, and let you play a little something, then we'll come back and get ourselves centered. So hey, man, go ahead and do your thing, sir.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Come on, everybody. Show the baddest man in Guitar Land some love this morning. Yeah, God has a blessing with our name on it. If you really believe that this morning, go ahead and drop a comment in the comments section. Yeah, just encourage somebody in the comment section. Let them know that God is, looking out for them. God is watching over them. God is keeping them. God is blessing them. That's what we do in this space. We just try to encourage one another in this space. This is really what we want to do. And this is what we try to do. So thank you, John, for blessing us with that selection. One more time.
Definitely appreciate you. I love you.
Definitely. Let me try to see if I can get this audio up just a little bit more. I think that we're good. All right. Wonderful. Come on, everybody. Let's center ourselves real quick. Get yourself in a comfortable position. And let's center ourselves. Let's take a deep breath. Come on, everybody, breathe it in. Blow it out. Yeah, come on, one more time. One more time. Deep breath in. Blow it out. I don't know about you, but I'm so thankful today for his goodness and for his mercy, for his loving kindness, for him watching over us and keeping us, for blessing us and making ways out of no ways. It really is a blessing to be loved beyond our mistakes. To know that even in whatever situation or circumstance we find ourselves in, he's there. He's there to renew, to restore, to re-energize. Yeah, he gives us moments of reflection along with connection. And that's reason enough to celebrate him, to celebrate his awesomeness, his loving kindness. Anybody grateful for that this morning? Anybody just grateful that he's a good God, even on bad days? But that in spite of ourselves, he is a God who loves us beyond our mistakes. And I'm thankful for that this morning. Come on, one more time. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Yeah, blow out that bad energy and allow that good energy to take residence in this space, to pull us closer and closer together under the glory of his might, under the richness of his love, and under the shadow of the sun. Let his warmth comfort you. Let his care keep you. Let his strength strengthen you. But most of all, let his joy saturate through you and with you. Yeah, let it consume you. That, yeah, you look better than what you've been through. Yeah, you've overcome some things. You made it through some things. And look at you. You're still standing. You're still believing. You're still trusting. You still recognize that trouble don't last always. And that simply sometimes things come to give us perspective, to refocus us on the plan and the purpose that he has for our lives. And so because of that, I don't know about you, I say thank you. Thank you for his goodness and thank you for his mercy. But not only that, I thank God for you. Yeah, I thank God for your willingness to move organically, not to be bound by the traditions of the past and the traditions of man, not to be bound in shame, but to recognize even in this moment that you're going to be all right, you're going to be okay. That God is not finished with you, that God is not done with you. That your journey is not over, but it's just beginning. That the struggles of your past was just one chapter in your life, but it's not the end of your story. Yeah, I thank God for you, for your strength. I thank God for the laughter that we share together. I thank God for the prayers that we share together. I thank God for the comfort that we share one with another. Yeah, there's love in this space, love in this place. Do you feel it? Come on, take that final breath. Come on, breathe it in deeply. Blow it out slowly. Yeah, can you feel the vibe that we bring? The joy that we feel. And the love that we share. If you feel that today, come on, right where you are. If you're in your living room, if you're in your kitchen, if you're in your bedroom, whatever it is that you may be doing in this moment, cooking, cleaning, it's all good because in this space we allow you the freedom to do all of those things. If you really, stand in agreement with us this morning, just type in the comments section, just type do that for me real quick. We love you. We love you. Yeah, Brother John, we love you. John, we love you. We appreciate you. So, man, where have you been? I mean, I know you've been, on the tour and everything like that. Talk to the people. Matter of fact, I'm going to get out the way and let you share a few minutes of your experiences, the things that you've learned, the joy that you feel when you guys are playing and all of that good stuff. So go ahead and talk to the people real quick.
Definitely appreciate it. Well, first I want to say I love everybody in this space. This is y'all already know that you're all my family. Rodney's definitely family, and all of you in the comments. And I remember, so many memories with all these names that are in the comments. Definitely know I love you, y'all family. While away for a little bit, I definitely missed being in this space. I've just been out making music. I have to do a lot better about posting where you can find me and my band at, my band Moonphased, and even other different musical ventures that I've been doing, been playing in my band, playing with some other people as well. Sometimes that can fall on a Sunday, which I love you more, my brother. Definitely, man. I just love y'all so much vibes, so many good vibes, that is. But sometimes those dates might fall on a Sunday, but you know what? Believe me when I say that in my heart, especially if I'm somewhere and that I see that time hits 10:15, I'm just like, you know what, man, I might not be able to look it up on my phone, but I know that somewhere my family is vibing right now, and that, that makes me feel good to be able to get in this space when I can. But I will do better about posting where I'm going to be so that we can continue making our connections, not only inside the space but outside the space, which that whole idea, the whole idea really, that's the whole idea of us building community and authentically, it's where this space takes us away from that whole concept of like, oh, okay, well, this was church and you're the person you are at church, but then the rest of the week you're somebody else. And so we don't do that here. We don't do that here. But that being said, today I'm gonna drop down some dates where y'all could, come if you have time, come out and see your boy and his band, wherever I'm at. And once again, just happy to be back. Love y'all so much.
Come on, everybody. Show the baddest man in Guitar Land some love this morning. Yeah, show some love this morning. Hey, Lori, go ahead do me a favor, drop in the comment section, Galatians 5:1. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend on it, but, at least you all won't be able to say I didn't give you a scripture or whatever like that. So, it's summer. Galatians 5:1. Go ahead and drop that in the comments section. We do got some new music we want to drop this morning as well. Yeah, so here's the first one. Just a vibe. I don't know. I just kind of been in my hip hop bag here lately, and just for some folk, you may be new to the space. Listen, we listen to all types of music. We create all types of music, so don't be scared. Don't be scared. But yeah, I've been in my bag and on this hip hop thing, and so y'all let me know if you're feeling this one. Here we go.
They said you gotta fit the mold. Do as you're told. Be bought and sold. Your questions ain't allowed in here. Just nod your head and live in fear. But I heard a whisper in the wind. A gentle voice calling me in. To a love that knows no earthly creed. Planting seeds of liberty.
My God is bigger than your religious dogma. Higher than your doctrines. Wider than your law, yeah. He breaks the chains. He sets the captive free. His love, it runs deeper than what you're telling me. So let the walls come tumbling down. A new anointing all around. My God is bigger, yes he is. Bigger than your religious dogma.
In the streets where hope is scarce, I feel his grace. It's a sacred purpose. Voices clash, but I stand tall, united in a love that conquers all.
They try to box him in with rules, but his spirit break the chains of fools. So I rise above the noise and doubt. With every heartbeat, I scream it out. I do it, took his soul up the track, but not have the breaks and gotta reach. Oh, and I gotta right in the heart. When he died, but it's all been shown. The Lord Jesus.
Yeah. From generation to generation, spirit calls for revelation. Beyond the books, beyond the page. He's writing freedom on this day. He ain't confined to steeple high. His glory fills the open sky. He's in the laughter, in the tear, casting out all doubt and fear.
Bigger, oh so much bigger than what they told ya. Can't hold him back now. Free, set me free from the rules and regulations. He's the God of liberation. Yeah, my God is he's so big. Can't put him in a box. No, no, no.
Yeah. Wade's word and friends.
Oh, my God is bigger than your religious dogma. Higher than your doctrines, wider than your law, yeah. He breaks the chains, he sets the captive free. His love, it runs deeper than what you're telling me. So let the walls come tumbling down. A new anointing all around. My God is bigger, yes he is. Bigger than your religious dogma.
Yeah. Yeah. They like. Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
I do it to the soul. Check when I have the break since I reach. Oh, when I got it right in the heart. When you die, but it's all the son. The meek Jesus, Jesus.
Come on.
My God.
Yeah. Y'all drop in the comment section if you was feeling that one real quick. Just a little simple song, a little bop. Yeah, that was just kind of was in my bag, about how I'm feeling, Our God is bigger. I say it all the time than your religious dogma. So, yeah, y'all let me know if you was feeling that one. And then I was like, can I create a song that we can step to? Really thinking about that. Our events, at our events, typically we like to step a little bit.
Oh, you can definitely step to this one. Definitely.
we like to dance and all of that. So
that's right.
So I came up with this one, and I got 3 today, but I came up with this one right here. I'll just play a little bit of it. I'm not gonna play a video or anything with it, but just let you listen to it just a little bit because I don't feel like it's. Yeah, y'all let me know if you're feeling this one. This is just simply called, Wade's Word Shuffle. Y'all let me know if you're feeling it. Here we go. I'm going to just keep us just the audio. All right, here we go.
Wade's got a rhythm deep in his soul. Gathers up the crew, watch the good times roll. Friends from near and far, a smile on every face. Ready to hit the floor, find out how we play.
Right there, yeah.
Weights and French shuffle, everybody's moving. 2 steps to the right, yeah, we're in the groove. 2 steps to the left, don't you hesitate. This is our party, let's celebrate. French shuffle, everybody's moving. 2 steps to the right, yeah, we're in the groove. I have all the faith for the kings and the prayer with you. Let's celebrate. For the boy today. Let's celebrate. Jump in the groove, let the rhythm unfold. Wade's got the vibe, feel the stories told. From the night to the morn, we light up the place. With every move we make, we embrace the grace. Yeah. Waist and French shuffle, everybody's moving. 2 steps to the right, yeah, we're really moving. 2 steps forward, ain't no room for doubt. This is our coming. Wade's got a rhythm deep in his soul.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there, y'all. Just a little something about that. Y'all let me know if you're feeling that one. Just a nice little mellow, instrumental, little bit of music, just, get a little step with it and everything like that.
Nah, they got to get on the dance floor for that one.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I see everybody saying step to the left, step to the right. All right, one more time, man. Let's run that one back. And then John is going to play something for us. Then I'm going to give my little talk and everything, and then we'll keep it moving. All right.
Friends from near and far, a smile on every face. Ready to hit the floor, find out how to play.
Step to the right, step to the left.
Weights and French shuffle, everybody's moving. 2 steps to the right, yeah, we're in the groove. 2 steps to the left, don't you hesitate. This is our party, let's celebrate. French shuffle, everybody's moving. 2 steps to the right, yeah, we're in the groove. I have all the faith for the kings and the prayer with you. Let's celebrate. For the boy today. Let's celebrate.
You jazz lovers, y'all know that kind of scat right there. You feel what I'm saying?
Jump in the groove, let the rhythm.
Man, that's enough. Let me get out of there. John, go ahead, man. Do your thing, sir.
Let's do it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Wow. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but that just blessed me right there. It just blessed me. Come on, everybody, show the baddest man in guitar land some love this morning. There is no one. There's no one like him. That's it in a nutshell. Hey, do me a favor today. You've been spectating, but now is the time for you to participate. Everybody, if you don't mind, we put it across the ticker at the bottom. Go ahead and show your love by supporting what we do in this space. $15 for the summer months. We're going to ask that you would support. Typically, it's $5, but because it's the summer months, hey, we know how it is. $15 to support, but actually give whatever's on your heart to give. But we would love if you can support us with that $15 so that we can continue to do what we do. Again, we don't ask much. We don't try to be in people's pocket. If you have it, give it. Bless you. We appreciate you for all that you do, and we'll leave it at that. So go ahead and support. Lori will drop that information in the comments section as well, so that you can have all of the information on how you can support. So go ahead and do that if you don't mind. Yeah, put $15 on it today. Put $15 on it today. Galatians 5:1 simply says this. It says, "It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by the yoke of slavery." If you don't mind, for a few moments, I'm going to talk from this standpoint. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. Miss me with that.
Now I'm walking in the light, shedding change from my past. Each step I take, I feel that weight just melting off so fast. Voices rise behind me, lifting praise into the sky, telling me I'm worthy in this love I'll never die. No, miss me with that dogma, miss me with your lies. I'm rewriting my story as the truth begins to rise. Miss me with the darkness, I'm embracing all my light. Cause I'm free to be myself, I'm stepping in the light. Oh, the coffee through my thoughts are clear, but the echoes of old doctrine still stir across the road within. They used to tell me how to live, what to believe in. This with that dogma, miss me with your rules, miss me with the fear and guilt they taught me in my ear. Hey there, miss me with the judgment, the eternal burning breath. Cause freedom's what I'm finding now, no longer in that headphone. Miss me with that, yeah, just miss me with that, just miss me with that, miss me with that, miss me with that, yeah. Now I rise with purpose, with a fire deep inside. No more living for the shadows, I'm done with all the lies. Every note I sing, it's a testament to grace. In this harmony of freedom, I finally found my place, yeah. Miss me with the silence, miss me with the doubt. I'm shouting from the rooftops, hear my heart as it shouts. Oh, miss me with the fear, now I'm standing in the light. With my brothers and my sisters, we are ready for the fight. Oh, it's not that I don't seek, it's not that I'm unkind, but the cages that they built for me, I'm trying hard to unbind. My own 2 feet, my own true north, a path that's free and clear. And their rigid rules might pull me forth back into the fear. Yeah. Miss me with that dogma, miss me with that truth, miss me with the fear and guilt they taught me in my youth. Miss me with the judgment, the eternal burning prayer. Freedom's what I'm finding now, no longer in that net. Yeah. Miss me with that, yeah, just miss me with that, just miss me with that, miss me with that, miss me with that, yeah. Now I'm dancing in the rain, feel the joy in my soul. Every drop of celebration is how I take control. No more whispering doubts, I'm shouting truth so loud. In this melody of freedom, I'm no longer bound. Miss me with the silence, miss me with the doubts. I'm rising from the ashes, yeah, hear my spirit shout. Well, miss me with the chains, now I'm breaking every tie. Embracing all my power as I reach up to the sky. Miss me with that dogma, miss me with that those rules. Miss me with the fear and guilt they taught me in my youth. Miss me with the judgment, the eternal burning prayer. Cause freedom's what I'm finding now, no longer in that head. Yeah. Miss me with that, yeah. Just miss me with that, just miss me with that, just miss me with that, yeah.
Miss me with that. You still got time to tag, text, and tell somebody to come into the space. We've all heard of this phrase. Let's just keep it a buck. It's a modern, almost kind of dismissive saying. It's a way of simply saying no thanks, or I want nothing to do with that. One could even say or describe it as keep that away from me. It's a declaration of boundaries. When somebody says miss me with that, they're declaring a boundary, a clear rejection of something that is unwelcome, if you will. And while it may seem like a casual thing, I believe there is, in fact, today for you and I, a profound spiritual application. As believers, and he who knows all things, he who sees all things, and he who makes all things well, there are many things, not just as the religious folk would say in the world, but also in our religious spaces, that we need to be able to look squarely and say with conviction, miss me with that.
That's the Bible, y'all.
Yeah. Miss me with that. So I want to just give you three things that have weighed on my heart, if you will, this week. That I'm setting a boundary, but that I'm declaring, miss me with that. Number one, you can miss me with elevating your religious traditions over truth. Yeah, you can miss me with that. Yeah, miss me with elevating your religious traditions over truth. Matter of fact, Jesus himself addressed this very issue with the religious leaders of his day. The Pharisees in Mark 7, he directly confronts them. He says, you have let go of the truth of God, and now you are holding up your own traditions. And you know what they say, what used to be has a way of coming about and being again. Miss me with elevating your religious traditions over truth. In essence, Jesus says you have a fine way of setting aside the truth of God in order to observe your tradition. And often your traditions, they don't elevate, they actually bind, they actually cage, they actually restrict. Typically, they lead to a judgmental disposition. It leads to criticism. It leads to anything but love. I'm talking better than y'all typing this morning. So miss me with that. Let me see if I can get that sound up a little bit better for you all. Yeah, miss me with that. All right, there we go. That sound should be better. Yeah, miss me with that. Miss me with that. If I'm coming across better, just type it in the comment section. You hear me better. That's good. So that I'll know. Think about it when you look at your Bible, if you will. When it's talking about the Pharisees, these religious people, they were zealous in their faith. You can't get away from that. They were meticulous as it relates to observing the rules, yet Jesus was not commending them on their position or the positions that they took. He was actually condemning them because their zeal for their traditions had nullified his truth. They had built walls of rules, rituals, and interpretations that rather than leading people to God, actually put up barriers, if you will. The Apostle Paul echoes this warning in Colossians 2:8. He says, see to it that no one takes you captive through their hollow traditions, who elevate their dogma instead of elevating his truth. Because if we're not careful, it can become a prison of man-made rules and interpretation, leading us away from this vibrant life of living with Christ. So what is the challenge? Are you performing religious duties out of habit, fear, or desire for human approval? And if we're being honest with ourselves, many of us, that's how we operate. We are performing these religious habits because we are fearful of what people may say, what people may think. We're trying to gain folks' approval rather than out of a genuine love for God. We walk in the freedom. We exercise the freedom. We walk in the faith that he has given to us without limits. It's time to say, miss me with your empty rituals. Yeah, miss me with your man-made rules that ultimately lead to burdening me, not setting me free. Because Jesus himself said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light, according to Matthew 11:30. Yet throughout history, religious systems have often added layers of rules and regulations that God never intended around what you can eat, what you can wear, what you can't do, all of these particular things. So the challenge is, does your faith experience feel like a heavy burden of rules and prohibitions rather than a liberating relationship with the loving God who sees us beyond our mistakes? Does it feel like you're being constantly condemned or stifled, or the Spirit is being stifled as it relates to the works of your life? And if so, it's time for you to say, miss me with that. Galatians 5:1 reminds us it is for the freedom that Christ has set us free. Not only that, miss me with your denominational interpretations. Every denomination, every church has its own unique theological perspective and historical interpretation. Here's the reality. If you've been to one church, you've been to one church. Y'all gonna get that in the morning. There is no such thing as churches in their presentation, in their interpretation, all of them saying the same thing and believing the same thing, contrary to what you believe. If you've been to one church, you've been to one church. That simply means if you go now into one church, you may hear one thing, then you can go right around the corner to another church and you may hear another thing. Because oftentimes it's based on the denominational theological perspective or historical perspective. And sometimes this can be helpful, but ultimately the dogma arises when our specific interpretation, our specific way of doing things. You've been in spaces where they told all the women you can't wear nothing but dresses. That's their specific interpretation of a thing. But you can walk right over to another church and they're allowed to wear pants. Don't miss me with that. Yeah. Our specific way of doing things, our specific understanding of the complex doctrine is declared only for a lot of these folks, it's declared the only way. And it's absolute, it's non-negotiable. This often leads again to judgment, division within his body. So miss me with that. Miss me with fear-based control and spiritual manipulation. Yeah, miss me. Miss me with that. Miss me with fear-based control and spiritual manipulation. Sometimes religious dogma is used as a tool of control, instilling fear in people to ensure their conformity. This might involve, you've been in some places, God's gonna get you. Where they try to shame you into operating the way that they want you to operate. They don't want you to move in freedom. And so they keep you in shame. Shaming you for asking questions, shaming you for dare to think deeper, shaming you because you dare to evolve and grow beyond the confinement of their own understanding. Yeah, miss me with that. Here's the challenge. Does your religious experience foster genuine love and curiosity, or does it thrive on fear and unquestioning obedience to a human authority? If it's the latter, it's time to say, miss me with your fear-based manipulation. Because I'm free and you are free. We are children of God, not slaves to fear. So yeah, miss me with that. So in the final analysis, miss me with all of those things that don't lead to liberty, but lead to burdens. And so I just simply want to stand with him, with Jesus. Because in him I find liberty. In him I find strength. As Colossians 2:8 says, our faith depends on Christ, not on hollow philosophies or human traditions. He is the head, the author, and the perfecter of our faith. When I say yes to him, I'm simply acknowledging this truth that he is the one who liberates and he alone. When I say yes to this truth, I understand the work of the Holy Spirit, that it not only comes to help me to run, shout, and dance, but it also comes to liberate me, to help me to do that which he has called me to do, to operate in a space of freedom. When I say yes to him, then I recognize his love and his grace, that his love is beyond my mistakes, that his grace is everlasting, and that I can't do anything to work myself, if you will, into his grace, as he has just showered me with his grace. And that's the heart of the euangelion, the gospel of Jesus Christ. This is the gospel of love, this love that God has not only for us, but for our neighbors. And so miss me with that is just simply a bold declaration. And it's one that Jesus himself modeled. He challenged the religious norms of his day because they had become barriers, not bridges to God. And so my prayer for us today is that we would cultivate the spiritual discernment to recognize when our traditions, no matter how well-intentioned, becomes a piece of religious dogma that pulls us away from this vibrant, from the freedom and the transformative power of a true relationship with Jesus Christ. No more religious dogma for me. Miss me with that.
Now I'm walking in the light, shedding chains from my past. Each step I take, I feel that weight just melting off so fast. Voices rise behind me, lifting praise into the sky, telling me I'm worthy in this love I've never died. Oh, miss me with that dogma, miss me with your lies. I'm rewriting my story as the truth begins to rise. Miss me with the darkness, I'm embracing all my light. 'Cause I'm free to be myself, I'm stepping in the light. Oh, the coffee through my thoughts are clear, but the echoes of old doctrine still stir. Got stirred within. They used to tell me how to live, what to believe in. Miss me with that dogma, miss me with your rules, miss me with the fear and guilt they taught me in my ear. Hey there, miss me with the judgment, the eternal burning breath. 'Cause freedom's what I'm finding now, no longer in that headphone. Miss me with that, just miss me with that, just miss me with that, miss me with that, miss me with that, yeah. Now I rise with purpose, with a fire deep inside. No more living for the shadows, I'm done with all the lies. Every note I sing, it's a testament to grace. In this harmony of freedom, I finally found my place, yeah. Miss me with the silence, miss me with the doubt. I'm shouting from the rooftops, hear my heart as it shouts. Oh, miss me with the fear, now I'm standing in the light. With my brothers and my sisters, we are ready for the fight. Oh, it's not that I don't seek, it's not that I'm unkind, but the cages that they built for me, I'm trying hard to unbind. My own 2 feet, my own true north, a path that's free and clear. And there is Jerusalem, pull me forth, back into the fear. Yeah. Miss me with that dogma, miss me with that truth, miss me with the fear and guilt they taught me in my youth. Miss me with the judgment, the eternal burning thread. Freedom's what I'm finding now, no longer in that net. Yeah. Miss me with that, yeah, just miss me with that. Just miss me with that, miss me with that, miss me with that, yeah. Now I'm dancing in the rain, feel the joy in my soul. Every drop of celebration is how I take control. No more whispering doubts, I'm shouting truth so loud. In this melody of freedom, I'm no longer bound. Miss me with the silence, miss me with the doubts. I'm rising from the ashes, yeah, hear my spirit shout. Well, miss me with the chains, now I'm breaking every tie. Embracing all my power as I reach up to the sky. Miss me with that dogma, miss me with those rules. Miss me with the fear and guilt they taught me in my youth. Miss me with the judgment, the eternal burning thread. Cause freedom's what I'm finding now, no longer in that net. Yeah. Miss me with that, yeah. Just miss me with that. Just miss me with that. Just miss me with that, yeah.
Yeah. Miss me with that. Listen, we've dropped the link. Y'all know this is the portion where you can come in and share your thoughts, your comments. You can do it in the comments section as well, but we would love to see your wonderful face. But you don't have to come on camera if you don't want to. Just click on the link that we have shared in the comments section that we've dropped. It's going to bring you right in. You can take the video off if you just want to come in on the audio side. So we would love to hear from you. We're taking your questions. We're taking your comments. We want to feel your love as you share your love with us in this space. So go ahead, drop a comment, share in the space. We would love to hear from you. What's your thoughts on today? All right. Let me look at and see what's happening in the comments section just to make sure. All right, who's going to come in and holler at your boy this morning? We would love to hear from you. Jermaine says, always awesome. I needed that. Wonderful. Wood says she's going to be, singing the song for the rest of the week. Precious says, miss me with your man-made rules. Okay, I hear you. Verlin says she loves the lyrics. Okay. Come on in. We would love to hear from you this morning. Y'all know me. I ain't going to stay in here all day, but I will be here as long as y'all need me to be. So come on in. Let me hear from you on this morning. Yeah. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. Make sure that you're dropping something. We're asking everyone to give $15 if you can, so make sure that you do that today. We certainly would appreciate it. Any support that you lend towards what we're doing, we are certainly thankful to you and for you for it. So make sure you put something on it. And some of y'all need some inspiration to do that. So let me drop that in here real quick. Give you some inspiration. But before that, it looks like we got part of the circle who is in today who wants to share. Verlin, what's going on?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning. Good to hear from you.
Yes, and as always, it's always good to be in this space on Sunday mornings, and you just amaze me every Sunday with this music. It's just awesome. And of course, the message. And I just want to say, I love this space that we're in. And even when we were in the building, we were always different from other churches. And we're really, really different now. And I just love it. We have a good time with each other. We keep in touch with each other. We dance, we laugh. It's just great. It's just great. And I thank you and I love you. And that's all I just wanted to say. I appreciate you very much.
Hey, we appreciate you as well. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing your heart. Yeah, we certainly love you and are grateful for you. And you're right. We've always felt like our difference makes the difference, and we have never wavered from that. We've never tried to be anything but what we are. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? And we've
Right.
had moments, me personally and all of us, where we've struggled with that, trying to be something that we're not. And when we do that, we always end up not being where we need to be. And so I'm so grateful
Right.
for this moment of clarity,
Mm-hmm.
for the folks in this space, for the love that not only I feel, but those who are connected to us, the love that we feel. And yeah, we told religious dogma to miss me with that, and I'm
Right.
grateful for that. I'm
Me
grateful
too.
for
Me too.
that. Good hearing from you. Good hearing from
Okay.
you this
You
morning.
too. All righty.
All right. All right. It's still up. I'm going to drop the link one more time in the comments section. If you want to come in and share again, just like Verlin just did, you don't have to come in on video if you don't want to, but we would love to hear your comments this morning. All right. We got somebody else this morning. Whit, what's happening? What's good with you?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Hey, good morning, Rodney. Looking good. Like I said, I got the shades in the lineup, man.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
yeah, sorry I couldn't be on camera with y'all today, but it was definitely an amazing word. And just you saying, like, those people that go to one church and only been in one church, they only know one thing. It just sucks that, traditions like that like will keep them stagnant and not allowing them to grow or seek or, just by any means see something different. Because God is forever evolving. So you know what I mean? When you don't have somebody teaching and preaching that, it's just it just sucks, and I'm just so grateful that God has blessed you with a vision and allowed you to be coachable and teachable and allowing you to um allowing him to lead you. So it's just a blessing, and that missed me with that. You know what I mean? That missed me. I'm singing that all week, y'all. That's such a good song. I said, if you can send it in a group chat, send it out so I can play it loud.
Yeah. I'll drop it in the group chat. Absolutely. But
All
yeah, I
right.
mean, that's what it is. I mean, you're right. If you've been to one church, you've been to one church, and too often we think that when we go into, we've been maybe in our space, and then we go someplace else, and you may hear something different depending on what denominational church you're in, what set their apart, what they hold as their values and their truths and everything like that, and that's just a reality, and so sometimes I'll use, from our perspective, we believe in Pentecost, but we are not Pentecostal. You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
And so we don't, some of their traditions, if you will, and whatever they believe is whatever they believe, but we don't hold those things to be true. We're not telling folks you got to be in dresses and all of that. We say be
Right.
comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we say, right?
Yes.
Even some traditional churches where they want, folks in the traditional usher things, and they can't see even, you know, oftentimes I run into people and they'll say, since we've flipped the script and doing what we're doing, they'd be like, "Oh, y'all get back in the church?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? We never stop. We never stop doing ministry. We don't use that word church as often because I think there's a stigma that comes with that now today, where people hear that word and they frame a certain thought around it, right? But we've never
Right.
stopped doing ministry in that capacity, but we do it with a level of freedom now. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
Where we're not trying to
Yes.
bind
Yes.
people from that standpoint. And so yeah, so you see that, and you got to understand that, and I think that's what it boils down to. So yeah, if you've been to one church, you've been to one church. You dig what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, they say,
And that's probably the
that
problem.
yeah, and they say that the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. And if you got a
Yeah,
leader that's gonna stay stagnant
yeah,
and just
yeah,
go off of these 100-year traditions,
yeah,
that person is not looking to grow and grow into
yeah,
God and seek more
yeah,
into better things and how he's
yeah,
moving. So
yeah,
I
absolutely.
truly thank God for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. God stays the same. The Bible is clear. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. But you can't argue with your Bible that his methods change from generation to generation to generation. And I just feel like our generation, my parents' generation, and then coming into my generation is the only generation that refuses to change, or in their changing, there's a stigma around changing. And so they're longing to get back to the 50s and 60s, failing to realize that them days are long gone.
Right.
And they're not coming back. You follow what I'm saying? And so when you see
Yes.
35-year-old preachers still trying to preach like Dr. King, there's something wrong with that. That
Yeah.
you operating in a tradition and you haven't found your own voice. And that's
Yes.
because this generation, while they may have an understanding. I was just listening to somebody the other day, and he was talking about like a rapper of our generation, and then he asked his son, "Do you know?" Matter of fact, Tate here watching the BET Awards, and my wife was like, "That's Jim Jones," and he's like, "Who's Jim Jones?" You understand what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. Nah, that makes sense. Makes
And
sense.
so that voice from the 50s and 60s, while it may resonate with us, this new generation, that's a foreign voice for them. And so
Yes.
you have to talk to them in the language of their day in order to articulate the message and to lead the way. And too often we're just trying to, throw a screen in a place, but literally just still trying to do what we've always done. And
Right.
and Hammond organ and and that kind of stuff, and fuss at folks. And and
Right.
that's you know
And
what I
then
mean? And that's more about their frustration, because you have a generation who just wants truth. They don't want all of your traditional things that come with it. And you
right.
can't blame them for that.
Right.
So that's
Absolutely.
how I said. All right. Whitney, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Certainly do.
Appreciate you. Everyone have a blessed week.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The link is up if anyone else want to join in real quick. We got a few more minutes for you. Don't forget to drop it in the comments section. Don't forget to support $15. And we're asking for you to do that. It's on the ticker, how you can do that and support that. Yeah. One more time, and we're going to get on up out of here. Miss me with that.
Now I'm walking in the light, shedding change from my past. Each step I take, I feel that weight just melting off so fast. Voices rise behind me, lifting praise into the sky, telling me I'm worthy in this love I'll never die. No, miss me with that dogma, miss me with your lies. I'm rewriting my story as the truth begins to rise. Miss me with the darkness, I'm embracing all my light, 'cause I'm free to be myself, I'm stepping in the light. Oh, the coffee through my thoughts are clear, but the echoes of old life is still stir. But got stir up within. They used to tell me how to live, what to believe in. Miss me with that dogma, miss me with your rules, miss me with the fear and guilt they taught me in my ear. Hey there, miss me with the judgment, the eternal burning dread. 'Cause freedom's what I'm finding now, no longer in that head. Oh, miss me with that, yeah, with that, miss me with that, miss me with that, miss me with that, miss me with that, yeah. Now I rise with purpose, with a fire deep inside. No more living for the shadows, I'm done with all the lies. Every note I sing, it's a testament to grace. In this harmony of freedom. I finally found my place, yeah. Miss me with the silence, miss me with the doubt. I'm shouting from the rooftops, hear my heart as it shouts. Oh, miss me with the fear, now I'm standing in the light. With my brothers and my sisters, we are ready for the fight. Oh, it's not that I don't seek, it's not that I'm unkind, but the cages that they built for me, I'm trying hard to unbind. My own 2 feet, my own true north, the path that's free and clear. And there is your rules, Lord, pull me forth back into the fear. Yeah. Miss me with that trauma, miss me with that truth, miss me with the fear and guilt they taught me in my youth. Miss me with the judgment, the eternal burning prayer. Freedom's what I'm finding.